everyone! Today I am going to show you how to install a separating zipper into a jacket. This tutorial is specifically part of my Whitney raincoat sew along for my new Whitney raincoat pattern. However, you will find this tutorial helpful when installing a separating zipper in almost any kind of jacket. The technique is very similar across the board. I do want to point out that I am just going to be showing you actually stitching the zipper to the jacket. There is going to be a whole separate tutorial regarding a bagged lining and connecting the lining to the jacket and closing that in all nicely. So this is somewhat of a part one of the tutorial. So this zipper I ordered has a pretty long tape tail at the top. I really only need this to be about 1/2 inch. My seam allowance is 1/2 inch, so it needs to be a little bit more than 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna cut it off there. Let's see, that's a little bit uneven. There we go. You want both sides to be pretty even. So now I have about a 5/8 inch tail. Let's see if I eyeballed that correctly. Yes. And we are going to separate our zipper. Well, first I'll show you, I am going to be using this type of presser foot. It's a zipper foot. I also could use one like this that is very skinny foot. Basically something that helps us get up next to that teeth. We're not going to be right up next to it as if we were sewing a invisible zipper. We do want to have access to that zipper teeth area, so we want a very minimal foot that is not going to be trying to stomp on those teeth. So now we are going to unzip our zipper all the way and separate the pieces. Now this zipper is exactly the correct length for this raincoat pattern. If you had a zipper that was too long, you may need to shorten your zipper by pulling out some of the teeth with pliers. And I always shorten a separating zipper from the top, and you would just pull out the teeth, however many you needed, in order for it to fit up here and be the same, stop at the right place at the bottom of your jacket. Just be aware that once you've done that, you don't want to zip up your zipper until the rest of the jacket is fully constructed, or you're going to lose your zipper pull, and it is a big pain in the tuchus to get back on. So I am starting with the left front. This is if you're wearing the jacket, this is the left side. And I'm going to line up the zipper tape with the top edge of the opening, and this zipper tape is going to be lined up with the edge of my fabric as well. As I sew this, I am going to be about 1/8 to 1/4 inch away from the zipper teeth. With a bulkier zipper like this, you want to leave plenty of room for your zipper pull to move around, so you really don't want to be right up close to your teeth. So I'm going to be living about in this area right here. These zipper tapes are so wide, and I'll link the source for the zipper below, that really if I line up this edge of my fabric with my 1/2 inch seam allowance mark, I'm at just about the right place where I want my zipper tape to be. Now as I get to a place where I'm meeting up with my zipper pull, I'm going to raise my presser foot and slide that zipper pull up out of the way and then back down. Now this is a good test if you find that you cannot move your zipper pull past your needle, then your stitching is probably too close to the teeth. All right, we have one side of our zipper installed, and basically all we're going to do is the same thing on the other side. However, I already have this piece, this foot to my zipper, so I'm going to be a little crazy and stitch this one from the bottom up, because if I were stitching it from the top down, first of all my excess would be squished over in this side of my machine, and I would have to change feet because my teeth are going to be facing towards the garment as before, and this foot is made for the needle to be on the left side of the foot, which it would not work out for this foot. So I am going to line up my bottoms and mark where that bottom tape needs to match, and line up the bottom of my zipper tape to meet with that mark. Again, the teeth of my zipper are facing the garment, and the tape of my zipper is lined up with the edge of the fabric. And if we did this right, our top of our tape should be lined up with the top edge of our fabric. This bit underneath is some extra interlining that I added in. So okay, now when we zip this together, we should have a nice clean pathway for our zipper all the way to the top, and our top pieces should be lined up appropriately, which they are. And that is how you install a separating zipper. Please look for my tutorial on completing the bagged lining. I think you will find it very helpful.
Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you learned something today. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below if there are any other tutorials you would like to see in the future. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future videos by clicking this button right here. And you can check out my other tutorials in my tutorial playlist right here. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!